Hello, this is Haley, and I am doing the week 4 assignment for Irac. Sorry, those are my loud dogs. Um, for the first one, I am going to do is Sarah. The situation or the facts that were in Sarah's case were that Sarah's music is distracting her dad, who is trying to cook dinner. Does Sarah have to turn the music off? Is the issue. And the rule that applies to this is no loud noise in the house during weekday afternoons while kids are doing homework. Now, the first question that we should ask is it a loud noise? This is debatable because it does not specify in the facts that we were giving. It only says it is distracting her dad. Now, how loud it could be, it would depend on the person and what instrument or whatever she's using to listen to her music. It could just be a small noise coming from earphones and her dad may just get irritated really easily, or it could be a loudspeaker for the entire neighborhood to hear. So the next one is it a weekday afternoon? Doesn't specify, doesn't say what time, what day, whenever, and so we don't know. Also, another question that I forgot to add on here was, is Sarah a kid? Now, she could be a grown woman who's just coming to visit her dad and have dinner with her dad, but it does not say. Also, are the kids in the house doing homework? And it doesn't say either. So, with all this in mind, I would say no, that Sarah does not have to turn off her music, but you could also say there's not enough facts to determine whether or not she should turn the music off. It would depend on whether or not, one, she's a kid, if there's any kids present, if it is a Thursday at 2 p.m., or I guess 4 p.m. because the dad's trying to cook dinner, or is it a Saturday at like 1 at night? Who knows? So the next one we have to look at is the situation with Andre and him not picking up after himself. Andre left his sandwich baggie on the table in the break room, and the issue is, does Andre have to clean it up? Goodness. So the rule that applies to this is that all employees must clean up their own trash. And the first question that we should ask, is Andre an employee? It doesn't specify in this, and so we don't know. Is he just some random guy that decided to go eat his lunch break in a Sears break room or wherever he may work, or that workplace is? Or was he actually an employee? So you just don't know. And the second question to consider is the baggie considered trash? Now, most people would assume so, but if you look up the definition of trash, it is discarded matter. And I think we can safely assume that the baggie is, in fact, trash, since I don't think he planned on leaving or eating it. So I would think it depends on if Andre is an employee or not. We don't have enough facts to say complete yes or complete no. So the last question that we're going to do is about Candace and her buying her fancy diamond ring. So Candace buys a diamond ring from a store manager. 2 weeks later, it splits in two mysteriously. I feel like that's a quotation around that, mysteriously. 3 weeks after that, Candace returns from overseas and she demands a refund at the store. So the issue is she entitled to a refund? The rule is that full refunds are allowed within 30 days, exchanges in 60, but that the deadlines can be subject to management override under exigent circumstances. Now, that's the key word in this scenario. So the first question you want to ask, is the refund within 30 days? No, it is 5 weeks or 37 days, I think is the right math. So no, it's not within the 30 days. So that X-nays that part. Exchanges are within 60, but since she's not wanting exchanges, she's wanting her full refund. I think this part of the issue can be disregarded. So there is the other little thingy in there talking about how deadlines can be changed if a manager deems it to be under exigent circumstances. Now, say we looked up the definition of exigent, it means demanding or urgent. So it doesn't really say in the facts how uh, Candace is acting. Is she acting like some crazy lady that's just screaming throughout the store, saying, I'm never going to come back here and tell all my friends, yada, yada. Now, most people don't want bad business, so I feel like a manager would give a refund if we didn't assume anything, or if we did assume anything. But I would think that we need more facts regarding how the ring was broken, considering it does say mysterious, but was she doing something crazy like rock climbing or surfing or whatever, and it hit something really hard and caused the stone to crack? So, or did she hit something and then a little bit later it finally gave, like some things do, and it just cracked later on, and she just now realized it. Now you have to determine whether or not it's the manufacturer's fault or the store's fault or the consumer's. So before we can decide yes or no, you do have to find out more facts in this case, I feel. Thank you guys for listening and watching my little video. I feel like this is easier for me to explain since I'm better at talking. Sorry for my dogs playing in the background, but I hope you guys enjoy and I hope I did this right. Thank you.